and confident and fiery and passionate, very sexual person, a person who's very much about the family and it's kind of like that, like very like romantic type of person, but like larger than life type of personality as well. So this person is not quiet. They're not like, little like Mickey Mouse person, just like standing back in the background, afraid to like approach you. I think this person who's these types of people who are attracted to you are the types that will come up to you, tell you what they like about you, ask you out, go on dates. Like these are people that take action towards you, they pursue you, they're very ambitious, and they're very like radiant and happy and they shine bright. So these are the type of people that like I said, they have some status in life and they've achieved something, or they have some money, or they like to look good, they dress well, they stand out in some way and they do like attention. But like they also love really hard and they give attention to the people that they love. So I'm sure that you are aware of this. And a lot of people who like you know it because they tell you, like they communicated to you. They're like, "Oh, you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful." Like every other second, if somebody has a crush on you, like they'll tell you, or you're so sexy, or and I really like this about you. Like they're just very communicative about their feelings. They lay it all on the table. Um, and they're very personable. They are very loving. Like I am getting this two types of people, and where it like divides for me is the Strength card and the Nine of Cups is one energy, and even the Four of Wands could go with that. And then we have like personable, loving, also goes with that energy. Adaptable and versatile is kind of in the middle, but then these other guys are with the King of Swords guy, and it could be a girl as well. But okay, so yeah, the type of person that is attracted to you is the type of person who is more emotional and sensitive, because we do have the moon at the bottom with feelings. This person, these types of people really do it appreciate family and love and relationships and romance and creativity and art and drama and adventure and spontaneity and just like living life with fun and passion and aliveness and excitement. These are the types of people that are really attracted to, just very fiery, out there. Like I said, like larger than life type of personality, very strong personality. This is the type of person you would definitely notice when they walked into a room. They're hot, they're sexy. These people who are attracted to you are really good looking. So maybe you also, they probably think you're really good looking as well. Um, and and yeah, so that's like basically like I'm getting chunked fire energy, especially Leo is coming out if you want to know signs. And then for the other side of that, we have Aquarius. So we have the King of Swords. We also have Uranus with Revolution, which is all the Uranus rules Aquarius, or Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. So, with this energy, this says breakthroughs, brainstorming, originality, insight, awakening, technology, innovation, humanitarianism, reform, surprise, freedom, experimentation, the unexpected, rupture, edge, diversity, and lightning. So this is again a very powerful energy. So like I said, I think you do attract, or like these bigger personalities are attracted to you. But on the one hand, you do have this type that's like very like expressive and a little bit more innocent, I guess, energy, and more lovey-dovey, just like very loving and nurturing and caring and mushy gushy like type of person, like maybe more cheesy a little bit. They would write you little notes and little love letters and just tell you, like I said, every 5 seconds, like how great and amazing you are. So that's that. And then you have this other personality that's really attracted to you. And this is a little bit more stoic, a little bit more emotionally detached. So they're not as open and lovey dovey, but they're very like intense. They're very observant, they're very like blunt and straightforward. They say how it is. This person's a little bit more reserved and they don't talk as much as this other type of person. They kind of keep to themselves a little bit more, but they have power to them still. It's just a more quiet power. They're more subtle. Um, they kind of sit back and observe and then approach, like once they've analyzed the situation. This type of person could be very smart, intelligent, very good communicator. This person could be very into like technology, maybe a little bit nerdy, maybe more progressive with their thoughts and ideas and belief systems. This type of person that's attracted to you is also very like authentic and weird maybe, and a little bit different. So they stand out, not in the Leo kind of way where Leo is like very popular and this type of person, like everybody loves this person, right? Like everybody wants to talk to them and be their friend. This other type of person is more attractive and likable because of how much they don't fit into a group and how unique they are, but how much they own their uniqueness and how confident they are in that, and that's what why they attract people to them. So it's like, and like I said, it's very different. But they're both like empowered and in their power, and they have this sense of like boss energy to them, leader. Just they kind of, this person, the King of Swords person, they like to be in control. They are very controlled emotionally, so I don't think that this other type of person you get a lot of feedback from them of like how they feel. These would be the type of people that you're probably not aware are attracted to you, unless obviously you're attracted to them as well, and then you have like you vibe with them, and then you guys start dating or whatever. But if you're not into that kind of person, you might not even know that they're attracted to you, because this is not necessarily the person that will tell you. They'll kind of keep it to themselves and just watch you from afar, just observing you, taking you in, getting to know every little bit and piece of you. And they file it away into their little mental cabinet of like what they love about you, and they'll kind of just keep it to themselves. But also this person B, the type that really is attracted to you, is very blunt and straightforward. So, this person is not so sensitive and careful. Maybe they could come off a little bit harsh sometimes, a little too direct. Um, they could maybe like be a little cold and harsh sometimes, and it could get to a point where they hurt your feelings. This could also be a type of person that, in order to get your attention and to show that they have a crush on you, they would like say something funny. Oh, that's another one, but we'll get there. But in order to get your attention, they would like try to like say something funny, but it comes off a little bit like maybe offensive or just like inappropriate, or like not, yeah, like not sensitive to your needs. But it's so maybe even they make fun of you, or they see something that is just like, nah, that was just wrong, like why would you do that? And it's like, or even like try to belittle you or put you down. I know this sounds shitty, but like they kind of try to, I don't know, they just don't, they're not good with emotions, so they're good with words, and they're good with like humor and making situations more light, through humor. And so when they do like you, they, instead of just being like, hey, I like you, they would be like I did research on this, like that psychological theory that they just from guys to girls. But when a guy likes a girl, they they already identify the reason that they pick on girls and they're mean to girls that they like is because they realize that this girl is like way beyond, like out of their league. They put this girl on a pedestal before even talking to her, right? They're like, oh, she's hot, like she's beautiful, I really like her. She would never like me, she would never want me. So they already reject themselves, like in this person's eyes, like, oh, she would never want to be with me. So they would be mean to the girl to, because subconsciously they feel like this girl would never want them, so they become mean to the girl and they make fun of her to try to get her attention, because this girl would never want me for who I am because I'm not good enough for her. So it's like a very immature way. It's like the whole Buenos. It's a very immature way of approaching women. Um and I'm only saying this because this is like Sean Air here, and air signs are very mental and logical, and they're not very emotional. And so this person might not be very emotionally mature. And so the way that they would approach a person that they like is through like getting their attention, through like making fun of them, because they haven't evolved out of that like childish mindset. And so that's kind of their thing. And so that's how you would know that this person likes you, is maybe they do make fun of you or talk shit to you, and you're like, okay, this person clearly hates me. But it's like, no, this is just like their way of, I don't know, it's kind of silly, but this is their way of letting you know that they like you. They create adversity, yeah, with this card here. Like they create a challenge in your life, in a very blunt and straightforward way, to where you're even question if this person has feelings for you. And you're like, no, this person definitely doesn't have feelings for me, but they do. This is just how like they function. Um, and that's fine, just like such opposite people. So you might find yourself that these two types of people are really attracted to you, and these are the types of people maybe that you do get into partnerships with, and you tell yourself like these are completely two opposite people, but I'm attracted to both, or just maybe they're attracted to you and you're only attracted to one. um yeah. And this person's also, we have adaptable and versatile. So as far as just signs, we have Leo strongly, we have Aquarius very strong, but we also have like Libra or Gemini as well. And we do have, I'm not going to call all the signs. No, we have Aquarius and Leo mainly. And then with this adaptable, versatile, they could be like a mutable sign. So that could be what Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, and the other one, which is Sagittarius. That energy is coming through. But this person, um, that's interesting because that energy doesn't really like go along with either of these. So maybe that's like another type of person that you attract. Or maybe they also have that energy to where they are very like changeable and mutable, and they can like flow with things easily, so they're not like totally stubborn, like stuck in their ways. But this is the type of person that would like be open to new things, be open to adventures. This person likes to have fun. This person likes to be happy. um I kind of just feel like that's that like this the person A though, because person B, like, this guy does not look like he likes to have fun. Not okay, not to say that this person is not fun. This, if okay, so King of Swords, the other thing I wanted to say about that is that's Aquarius energy and also air sign. This person is really funny. So I think that really funny people, like who are mentally intelligent and they're quick-witted, they're sharp with their mind, they have a sharp mind and they're quick with their words and good with their words and very articulate and eloquent and like just really quick, like funny people are really intelligent because they have to be like quick with their responses. They're already like 10 steps ahead of you saying funny things. Like they're just so aware. Like funny people are amazing. And this person's funny. So funny people are really attracted to you, probably because you can keep up with them, probably because you're funny yourself, or you have a sense of humor, or you are an air sign maybe, and so you can like bond with them on that level of like, going back and forth, like good conversation, good communication. I also feel like with this other person, B, that's attracted to you, do have good conversation with this person, and they might feel friends. So, like, a lot of your friends might be really attracted to you, or you might find that people that you just want to be friends with fall in love with you, or want to hook up with you, or date you, but you just want to be friends with them because this is Aquarius energy. And so I think the types of people that are attracted to you find it to be a really good friend, and you guys actually have a pretty good friendship because of this like solid like back and forth communication. You guys get each other, you understand each other, and then it kind of turns into more. But they do like in some way shake up your life. They create some sort of adversity. They're not just like lovey-dovey like this person A. They shake it up a little bit more. Maybe they trigger you more. Okay, so I think that both parties, like both types, really do develop feelings for you very easily, and they both look at you as a very loving, caring person. Um, Somebody that they could be in a relationship with, because we have the Queen of Cups at the bottom, and you don't have to be a queen or a woman for this to resonate. And then I'm going to Hierophant under that. So I think that both of these types of people, A and B, are really attracted to you because they see like potential in you to be their girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband, and they want to like settle down with you, be in a relationship with you. They see you as very loving, caring, compassionate, understanding. It's very soft and gentle, and you do have that like more feminine energy to you where you are more vulnerable with your feelings and emotions, and you express them, and your heart is open, and they feel safe with you, these people, and that's why they're attracted to you. Even this guy, or girl, like even this more emotionally detached, like this type of person needs your energy. um okay, so the more fiery, loving person, this Leo energy, the reason that they are attracted to you um is because you're so grounded. And I think they really admire how maybe like the Leo person, or like we'll just call this person like fiery energy. Maybe this fiery energy really is attracted to you because you seem so successful. like physically, like very I want to say stable, but the two pentacles is like a indecisive, like quick moving energy, like juggling a lot of responsibilities. But in a sense, like you do come off as pretty stable because you are so focused on your work, on making money, on you are probably a hard worker. You seem like you're a student of life and you're always trying to learn new things and expand and grow as a person, and you're not afraid to have new beginnings and to start fresh, learn new skills, and then do a lot. You're like a busy bee, and so this person is really attracted to that energy because they could probably admire that in you because they are also very successful, so they would admire that quality in you. But this is more like pentacle earth energy, so I think they just really enjoy how grounded you are. In their eyes, maybe you're a Gemini, or maybe you have like that mutable energy, because we do have Sagittarius and Gemini energy showing up here. And then we have adaptable and versatile. So maybe the reason that you attract these two different types of personalities is because you yourself are a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And so you can really relate to this kind of person, but you can also relate to this kind of person. So yeah, this person, this more fiery person, really appreciates your more groundedness, and that you're just really excited about life. You have a lot of goals in life, and you go after them in a very methodical way, in a very like planned out, thorough, thoughtful way. And then this King of Swords energy, this person B, why they are attracted to you or why you attract them. I think they genuinely see you as like like a soulmate type of person. This person B type B, the Aquarius type, the more like stoic characters, they are really sexually attracted to you. Like they find you very alluring, and they really feel like you you awaken their childlike nature. Like this person seems to be a little bit more serious. Maybe they don't have that much fun in life. Is like A that you have attracted to. And so this person you bring to life their more childlike qualities and nature, and they can just enjoy life a little bit more and let loose with you a little bit more, be spontaneous, have fun, have more like excitement in their life. That's how they view you. And I think it's because they really need that in their life. Like this Leo energy needs the more grounded, practical aspects of life. And I think you provide that for them. Like, when they see you, maybe these could be people at work, like that do have access to seeing you work or whatever, and they're like, wow, this person's like, um, just really focused and just really all about like building their life, and they're willing to do the work and work hard, and they manage everything so well. Like, how do they do it? Like, how do they have so many things to do and they can get it all done? Like, I'm so like, I need more of that energy in my life. So maybe like that's why they're attracted to you. Whereas like this person it's more like a sexual attraction. This is more of like you really light up their heart with the lovers here. I mean, this is literally like a soulmate energy, but I feel like maybe you tend to fall in love with these types of people, like the more stoic types of people. Like those are the ones that you actually fall in love with. Whereas the other types of people, the ones that give you all the attention, you're like, no, like I'm too busy, like I'm not interested in like learning something new. Like I'm too busy learning about life. Whereas like with this person comes around and you're like, hello, and then there's like a strong sexual attraction. There's a strong magnetism to these people, because you feel some sort of soulmate connection with them. And I think it is that Gemini Aquarius, like I was saying, that you probably have some sort of like connection as far as like like a really strong mental connection where you have really good conversation. Like maybe that's like with this Gemini showing off, like maybe that is very important to you, to have someone really understand your mind and to have good back and forth flow of conversation. You need mental stimulation, like a lot of it. And I think this person can keep up with you and have those deeper conversations with you. And there's generally like a lot of passion between you guys. And it does like often turn into love. And like it does start with like friendship and then turns into something more. Um, so I think you're like this type of person, and also you, like you're just more sexually attracted to this type of person. It more feels like a partner, whereas the more romantic type and like that Leo energy, like it's really nice. I think, um, but I just don't see that, like, there's the Julie Pentacles that came out, and there's a Two of Pentacles. Like, I'm busy focusing on my Pentacle, and then over here, I'm also busy focusing on my Pentacle. So you're just not focused on this type of person. So these type of people are like ready to lick your feet, and you're just like, no, I'm sorry, I have to go to work. Like, you're just, I don't know, you're not interested. And then this person who's like secretly observing you from the back corner, you're like, let's go, let's get married tomorrow. I don't know. So that's kind of the energy. But I think both types of people see you as like somebody that they would want to be in a relationship with, and that they would want to like settle down with. Is just like, what's better for you, like what vibes with you more. um so yeah, I think that's it. I think that's we answered all of our questions. I hope that that was like helpful and we got everything figured out as far as like why these people are attracted to you. I feel like there could be more that I could ask. Let's see, anything else. Like, that is a really strong thing that's coming through, that like your energy is so useful and so bubbly and happy and just very fun. I think you're a very fun person, funny person. You know how to enjoy life. You know how to live life. This could be your energy if you were attracted to this card. This could be something that like relates to you subconsciously or an intuitive level, to where you don't have to be a girl, but like you're just this person who's so curious about life and so passionate and adventurous and creative, and you just you want to read, you want to learn, you want to paint, like you do music, like you throw your magic wand in the air and then you manifest what it is that you want. You're just so excited and passionate about life. You do have this like youthfulness to you. And I really do think that that's why you really get along on a romantic level with this person, because they're not really like that. They're opposites. And so you do awaken that like childlike nature in them to be more like free spirited and uninhibited. Like, let down your guard. It's okay. You can feel, you can smile, you can have a little fun. You don't have to pretend like you're so tough. We all know you're not. Like, you're just putting on a front. Let it go. And I think you can tell that to this person because you're a good communicator. So you can say it in a way to where it doesn't offend them or trigger them. You can say it in like your cute little useful way, but like still like pretty blunt and straightforward. And that's where you guys connect. Whereas like this person, you're very similar to this person. You're also very fiery, very happy. And so maybe I don't know, maybe it's too similar of energies. I don't know. Who knows? Okay, but that's what I have for you, Pile One. I hope that you enjoyed that. If you did, I'd love it if you subscribed to my channel, left a comment, and let me know how this resonates, and if you liked this video. And yeah, I wish you all the best. Hope to see you in my next video. Bye. Hi, Pile to you. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose this Amethyst Crystal or this Ace of Wands, then this is going to be your reading. And today we're doing a reading, a fun little reading, and hopefully it'll be insightful for you to get an understanding of the patterns in your life. Is what type of person is attracted to you? So what kind of like archetype and like just the general type of people that are always like coming after you. And you may or may not be attracted to these people. This is about them being attracted to you. Like, who do you attract? And then why? Why do you attract these people? Why are they attracted to you? So I'm going to pull out all your cards. So we'll start with tarot. This is the Light Seers Tarot. It's so weird. I never introduced these to any of the decks I use, and well, here I am. But anyway, okay, pile two. What type of person is attracted to pile two? Oh my god, this guy again. What type of person is attracted to pile two? Okay, we have the King of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Chariot, and the Wheel of Fortune. 10 of Pentacles in the bottom. Okay, let's get a card from, what is this called? The Numinous Work. What type of person is attracted to pile two? The type of person, their people are attracted to pile two. Okay, opposition, balance. So I feel like people where your opposites are the types of people we're attracted to. Okay, what type of person is attracted to pile two? We have freedom. So now let's get some personality traits. Well, can you tell me more about the type of person that is personable, charismatic, empathetic, and shy? Okay, so the type of person that is attracted to you. So as far as zodiac signs, we have Aquarius very strongly. Also, this could be Libra or Gemini, but to me that's Aquarius. Then we have also Cancer, and then we have with the Wheel of Fortune, that's Jupiter energy, that's Sagittarius. So those are the three signs. We also have freedom again, like not again, but we have freedom, which reminds me of Sagittarius energy, just like that free spirit. Um, but I don't know. This is like different types of people that are attracted to you because that's kind of like what pile one was that was coming through. Is like there was two very different types of people that were attracted to pile one. I'm not getting such a strong distinction here. This could be just one person, one type of personality, but this person is very changeable and versatile. Like this person could be like a dual sign to where like they have like these opposing personalities. Maybe that's why opposition is here. Relates, mirrors, interacts, confronts, makes, conscious, manifests, disciplines, conflicts with, tests, objectifies, and calls out. So this could be interpreted as many ways. I'm at two knowledgeable on astrology. So as far as like what opposition, I think opposition is when you have an opposition with someone, it's like a very karmic type of energy. It's like a very strong pull towards one another. When you have like something opposing, like you're something opposing, there's something in your chart, creates a very strong like magnetic pull towards one another. So I think the type of people that are attracted to you are very magnetically and physically and sexually attracted to you. Um, and I think that this type of person maybe puts up a front, like they're so like this King of Swords guy came out in pile one, so I'm just kind of getting a lot of that energy, obviously. But you know, so this type of person that's attracted to you, I think maybe on the surface comes off as very, I guess you could say emotionless or stoic, but like a little bit yeah, like emotionally detached. But underneath all of that, this person is very fun and happy and lively. And actually, the reason they are like that is because they're just a little bit shy. So it's actually a very different energy that I'm feeling with this King of Swords than in pile one. This King of Swords energy that's attracted to you is, I think, a more quieter person off the bat. They're probably not the type that would like walk up to you and tell you everything they love about you and pursue you and ask you out. Like, I think they're a little bit more shy, a little bit more reserved. They like to observe first, make sure everything's good, and then plan their move. But once they plan their move, I think they do take action towards you with the chariot here. But this is Cancer energy, so that is like you want to just stay in your little comfort shell, you know. Um, and Cancer energy is like very like there's a lot going on beneath the surface, you know, but it's not all like being revealed. So I think this type of person that's attracted to you is a person who doesn't reveal how they feel. They're not that expressive at first impression. And then you get to know this person and you hang out with them and you're like, holy shit, this person is a fun person. They're so like lighthearted and funny and adventurous and like happy and free spirited, but like you wouldn't know this about them. So I'm almost sensing that this is like a defense mechanism that they have, like a wall for protection. And this might not have to do with like a childhood trauma or wound that you know they developed to protect themselves. I think this could just be a personality trait. Like that's just how they are. They're just shy by nature at first, and then they open up once they get comfortable. Yeah, so they are very personable and charismatic. I think when even like when you see them in the regular world, like first impressions, like yeah, they're shy, but they still have like charisma, like they're they have like a niceness to them. Like you feel good around them. They just might be hard to read and hard to like they might have a hard time opening up to you. And they're also very like empathetic. So this person is very sensitive to your needs. So I don't feel that they're like just an insensitive person, like no feelings, no emotions, totally guarded, and they don't care about anything, you know? That's not what I'm getting with this person. I'm getting that they just come off a little bit guarded at first because they're just shy. But underneath that they actually but they're very easy to talk to, and like if you would open up to them about something that hurts you or you need help with, this is the type of person that would be there right away, consoling you, supporting you, like being there emotionally. You know, they are available emotionally, so they're not unavailable, they're not emotionally unavailable. um but it's like weird. It's like at first impression, you don't, it's not what you get. Like this is not the type of person where like what you see is what you get. It's like opposite. It's opposite. This person has something about like being opposite of what they give off in the beginning. They give off this like very stoic vibe in the beginning. And then you get to know them. They're this happy, free flowing, loving, bubbly person, you know, who actually loves change and loves spontaneity and loves their freedom and is like maybe even a hippie behind the scenes or just like spiritual or just does these weird things that nobody does, and they're just like authentic to themselves. Maybe they are more on this like spiritual path or personal development or self-help or just like trying to learn themselves and read. This person is very intelligent and very observant, a good communicator when they want to be, and they are very goal oriented. This type of person that's attracted to you, they like change, they like to travel. But we're talking about types here, right? We're talking about like I'm trying to get like an archetype of like what is just generally the type of person that is attracted to you. So I think that more sensitive people are attracted to you. Like people who are more like wanting like a traditional family, and they do value family and traditions, and they want like peace and harmony in the home. They want to create like a cozy, you know, living environment for themselves. Um, and they do have this duality to them. Like they do have these opposing sides where like that's the one side of them, and then there's this other side to them as well. They're very changeable, they're very mutable. This person could definitely be like obviously Cancer because they are like known to be very moody. It's ruled by the moon, but like their emotions are kind of up and down, but also the wheel with like Sagittarius energy. And yeah, it just seems like this person just like up and down, like all over the place with who they are. Like they're not easy to read. So can we get anything else about who is this person? What type of person is attracted to pile two? What type of person does pile two attract to them? The Four of Wands. Somebody that wants a family. It's a type of person that wants stability in the home and wants marriage and yeah, wants that like traditional family. Those are the types of people that are attracted to you. I'm getting like a loyal person, as opposed to just like to give some context or like to give a comparison. Like I could see some of these readings coming out as like, okay, this person's completely guarded. They live with a lot of fear and anxiety. They're very codependent and clingy. They're narcissistic. You know, those types of people could be attracted to us. So as opposed to like that kind of person, this person's actually very, very like loyal and trustworthy and honest and dependable. And I think this person really does enjoy like adventures and traveling. You know, travel is like a big part of their life. And celebration, and there's a person that would want a family and want to settle down and wants to build an empire with you and wants like the whole 9 yards, wants all of it and is willing to go all the way, is willing to take action to go all the way. So the type of person that's attracted to you is a very committed type of person, very fixed in that, at least in that they're very fixed that like, okay, like I'm willing to do the work. Like if I see my person, like I want to take it all the way with them if I find my person. I think there is something about this person being like spiritual or soulmates because we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is about destiny and fate. So I think this person believes in destiny and like that they will meet their soulmate or their partner through like serendipity or like destined events. Like it's just in their destiny to do that. So they have some sort of belief like that. This person's also very observant and aware, probably very self-aware too. That's why I think this person's a little deeper and they stand out in a way. Like they're not just like a normal average person. I think they are a little bit quirky and I mean we all are. It's just this person actually embraces that part of themselves. And they like in their free time, they probably do things that are like whatever, like the majority of the population does. This person probably does like maybe some self development or like reading, journaling, podcasts. Like they probably listen to podcasts, like things like that. It's like a higher kind of vibrational person, is what I'm getting, is what's attracted, is that those are people that are attracted to you. A happy person, but it's just weird because you're not getting this first like off the bat. Like the first impression of this person is that this person is guarded, stoic, blocked off. They don't feel, they don't smile, like no. But then you give them a chance and it's only because they're just more shy and that's just how they operate. But you give them a chance and you continue talking to them. So you hang out with them or whatever, or you become their friend, and then you discover this whole other side to them. It's almost opposite to what you saw at first glance and you're like, oh my God, there's this whole other world to you. It's like a complete change. It's a 180. And yeah, it's like, look, black and white. And then this change, like a complete change. So that's kind of like the type of person that's attracted to you. Okay. Want to pull one more of these. I don't know why. I just feel like I need more information on this person. See, it's like they're hard to read. I can't even read them. It's hard. Like I'm having difficulty like reading this person because it's like so throwing me off. These are such weird opposing energies. Like how is the King of Swords with the Three of Cups, the Chariot, and the Wheel? It's like and freedom. So you are a free spirit. You are like all of that. They're also very like fixed and it's just there's just yeah, opposition. No wonder that that's there. This person has a lot of opposing energies, and I think that this person has integrated their shadow into the light. Maybe that's what it is, because we all have friends. It's like they want to look up to their partner, and they really like it in you. So that's how you attract these types of people. Um, yeah, they can learn from you. So you'll probably notice that a lot of the people that come to you or like the people that you've dated, you've always taught them something or maybe you always was like, "Oh, why am I their teacher? Like why am I your mother? Why am I your life coach? Why am I like why can't you just and maybe some of them were like lower vibrational to where like save me, and then like you're like, well, I can't save you, you have to save yourself. But like the higher vibrational people, I think they know that they can only save themselves, but they're still attracted to you because they can absolutely grow and evolve through the relationship they have with you. And there's something that they're like, ooh. And I don't think it's manipulative. I don't think it's like bad or negative in any way. They're just drawn to your wisdom, and what you can teach them. Like even on a soul level, they might not be conscious of this, just on a soul level, they're just very drawn to you. And so you tend to have these types of relationships. And I think it's fine with you because I don't think you feel like, oh, I'm the only one. Give like in some cases, like, yeah, you probably feel like they're life coach or therapist or whatever. But in a lot of cases, I think it's equal in that they are also very intelligent. Like this person's coming through as the king of swords. They have some sort of knowledge about something. Maybe they're really good in science or technologically, or they're really good in math or just something else that you're not that good at. And so they sort of teach you something about like that area of life. But like when it comes to like the more emotional aspects of life, psychology, spirituality, like those types of things, I think you are more advanced in that. And this person really likes that and like is drawn to that about you. Okay. So that's what I have for you. Those are the types of people that are attracted to you, and that is the reason why. I wonder if that resonated with you. I hope it resonated with you. Please let me know in the comments below if it did. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I wish you all the best. I will see you soon. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose this Ace of Wands card or this beautiful crystal, this is going to be a reading. And this month going to be more of a fun reading. Hopefully, it'll be insightful about what type of person is attracted to you. So, what like archetype generally is attracted to you, and then why. So, why are they attracted to you, and why do you attract them? So, let's go ahead and start pulling your cards. We're going to pull 4 tarot cards to get an idea of what type this person is. So, what type of person? Is attracted to pile 3. What type of person? So we have the Tower, the Magician. What type of person is attracted to pile 3? What type of person is attracted to pile 3? The Queen of Wands. And Judgment. That's a lot of powerful energy here. And already this card, when I look at it, like there's a lot going on in this card, very colorful, bold, powerful. And maybe you yourself are like that. Maybe that's why you were attracted to that card. It's very red with a lot of passion and just a lot of energy is what I'm feeling. And you also went with this stone, the reddish finger stone. So maybe this is just kind of like also your personality. You could be a guy or a girl, then maybe your energy is this Queen of Wands type of energy. Is also a very colorful card. You're just a very attractive person, very fiery, vivacious, friendly, open, seductive, sexual, alluring. And that could be like something that makes you really attractive to this type of person, which we'll get into what this is. But I'm also feeling like the type of person that's attracted to you is like that. So you might just be attracting that kind of energy as well. Let's get the oracle cards out. Oh my god, the King of Wands at the bottom. Okay. So, you're the King of Wands if you're a dude, and if you're a girl, you're the Queen of Wands, like apply that. And actually it doesn't matter because you could be the King of Wands and be a feminine, you just more by the masculine energy. But we have both. So yeah, definitely about that sexual attraction. That's 100% true. I think that the type of person that's attracted to you is very, very like a sexual type of person. And I'm getting that if because you're also a very sexual person. So that's just kind of like that. Those two energies kind of just naturally go together, right? You're probably a very flirtatious person, very hot, sexy. You dress really cute, and I mean, you don't even have to. Your energy could just be really attractive. You could just be really confident and self-assured and just open-minded and authentic, very strong, empowered, independent, inspiring, creative. It's just very a lot of positive traits that you have that make the opposite sex be attracted to you, and that you like totally draw them in through that energy. But also physically, I think that you're really attractive, or at least this type of person, like this. I don't know. I feel the type is attracted to you is more of like a fire sign. Could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. but don't limit yourself to that. But we definitely have a lot of Mars energy coming through with the tower. So very fiery person. This person could also be angry, more aggressive, more like bold and in your face type of person that's attracted to you. So definitely not the little shy, quiet, hermit type of person. This person's in your face about it. Like, and they're a little aggressive. Like, they're rough. They're tough. Very fiery. Yeah. Um, and I think also the type of person that's attracted to you is like there's a very, very strong sexual energy coming through here. And I think it's the type of people like they really could imagine having like all of their fantasies fulfilled with you in the bedroom. Like they really could see like really hot, fiery sex with you when they look at you. They're like, oh yeah, that's a person that I want to do A, B, C to, you know? Like that's just what's going on and what's up, pile free. A lot of you ooze so much sexuality and like passionate energy that you really draw in that type of a person who's also very in touch with their sexuality. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And maybe people who are more suppressed in that area within themselves, you know, maybe they keep it more in their shadow or they're a little bit more reserved or shy or conventional. That's probably not the type of person that you attract. You attract the type of person that's very open, maybe very like you know, they do make a lot of sexual comments. I mean, it could borderline creepy sometimes or perverted, you know, like it could be that just because you trigger that in them, or you don't do anything, you're just who you are, and somehow that like those are the types of people that are just really. I think you're just like a really sexy person, and if you don't think that you're sexy, um, well, you are. And also, if you don't think you look sexy, like you're physically sexy, it's not about looks. And you probably are, but also it's really not about looks. Like it's about an energy. Like you don't have to be that attractive to be a sexy person, to for people to be like sexually drawn to you. Um I know that from life experience. I've been attracted to people, men who aren't that attractive, but I find them very sexy because it's who they are, it's their energy, it's the chemistry between us, you know? So that's like definitely a possibility. So that's, yeah, that's coming to fruition. Let's continue and just pull the rest of your cards. Okay, pile three. What type of person is attracted to pile three? Okay, attractive person, all right. We can give Pisces, the Mystic, and we have Fifth House of Passion. Yeah, we do. And we also have the fourth house. What type of person is attracted to pile three? What type of person? Courage. Yeah, these people are very confident, very courageous. It's almost like they have no fears. They're just like a go-getter. They're like very like, yes, I want that, or I want this, you know, and then they're like, and then they get it. They freaking manifest it with the magician. Like that type of people that are attracted to you are very good at getting what they want. And I kind of do think they come in really hot. Like they come in hot. Like they shake up your world. Or just the type of person that's attracted to you. It's as far as their personality, it's like a very bold and like I said, in your face and like strong. There's like strengths to their energy, their personality. Like you can't miss them. You can't miss this type of person. But because they're very passionate and very like on stage, you know, they could be like a lot of your bosses are really attracted to you, or people who are in management positions where like authority figures could be really attracted to you. And that could be like a thing where like at work, you generally are like you have chemistry with all your bosses or like higher ups. or they tend to be really attracted to, or maybe there's some sneaking around behind the scenes, like you guys can be together, but you are, or you date your bosses, like do some taboo stuff there. So that could be a thing just because maybe you are attracted to authority. So this is also like you're attracted to them as well. In this tile, I'm highly sensing that you are just as equally attracted to these types of people as they are to you. Whereas like in some of the other piles, it was not always reciprocated. In this one, I am sensing it is because we have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands that came out together. And then we have also the Six of Wands at the bottom, which is like success and victory. So I'm kind of getting that you're just as much attracted to these people. And so, yeah, they could be just people who are in like positions of power, who are very successful, but in a very like, not like the King of Pentacles or King of Swords type of way. You want somebody, you really enjoy someone who's fun and funny and sexy and sexual and flirtatious and like um passionate, right? Like who you have really strong chemistry with and you can have really good sex with. Like that's something that's important to you, I think. I think you yourselves are very sexual and alluring. You know, when you like that's like something that's just within you. You probably have a lot of fire in your chart. And you just naturally connect with these types of people. Uh the types of people that are attracted to you, they usually like cause a scene in your life, you know? Like there's like something big that happens with this tower. Like like either judgment. It's like this old life and new life. It's like they shake up your world and then there's this new beginning. So the type of people are attracted to maybe do bring some sort of transformation into your life through the strong, intense connection that you have with them. Strong intuitive connection, maybe very passionate, very romantic. Maybe they do light up your fifth house to of romance and fun and creativity and just being childlike and having fun. And somehow that changes your world because we do have judgment. Um, and yeah, like with the tower, I guess like these types of people have a tendency to cause havoc and probably very blunt and straightforward, and they kind of tell you how it is, and maybe they cause like an epiphany for you or some sort of a realization for you, or maybe you do this to them, um where like you shake up their world and maybe that adds to the intensity of the attraction that you guys have between one another because it's not just sexual attraction. It's about something deeper, like you're providing some sort of uh a soul like just like some sort of deeper experience for them that they may or may not even be aware of, because we do have Pisces the mystic, you know, like this is about just being very spiritual and intuitive. And I feel like this is maybe it's you or them. I don't know who is what and who's doing what, but it could very well be that the type of people that are attracted to you always end up having some sort of like a major shift or transformation after they have like talked to you or been with you or been sexual with you. um Maybe through your sexuality you are able to do this, or maybe they can do this to you through their own sexuality, and the sex is what brings you guys together, or like the attraction, the physical attraction. But then what actually happens after that is something so much more and so much deeper. Not once you guys are together, and it's like some sort of a major realization or just some sort of shakeup in one or the other's life, you know? Because I mean, come on, we have the Tower and Judgment. But I do feel like these types of people that are attracted to you, the type of person that's attracted to you, could be a bit judgmental, and they could be a bit judgmental of spiritual things like spirituality. So if let's say, I'm assuming like you're into tarot because you're here watching this reading. So let's just say you are into tarot and you're into astrology and you're into, you know, the occult type of activities, whatever. Um and this person would be the type of person that would like judge all of that. And like think it's crazy or think it's devil worship or just be very resistant to it and hesitant to, like, they're not open to it, you know? So they are quite judgmental and maybe they are very expressive with that as well. But for some reason, they are attracted to the magic because we have the magician. So it's like this person is in some way like they judge it, but like when they meet you, it's like you give off a different like you I don't know, maybe they don't even judge it in you. They just are generally judgmental of the more mystical parts of life and maybe more judgmental of like, you know, magic. But with you, if you are like that and you're into crystals and all of that kind of stuff, or even you just have like a spiritual mindset, you know, I think you open their mind. I think that you help open their mind and they don't see it in a judgmental way anymore after knowing you. Because they're like, oh, it's not that weird. It's not that crazy. You know, I have this idea about, you know, tarot readings or tarot cards or spirituality or, you know, fill in the blanks, crystals, energy work, healing, whatever. I have this idea that's based in my, you know, in society and like what I've seen on TV or read in like books or what I was, you know, learned from society. And you're teaching me that it's actually not like that and it's actually real and it's actually like it's not a game and you know they kind of like learn it because there's a lot of spiritual energy here with like the Queen of Wands too, so I think that they're intrigued in that, in like spirituality and manifesting, but they're like at first like they're judgmental of it, but then like they get to know you and they learn a lot and they're like, oh wow, like, and they walk away like a better person from it. Oh, I didn't even pull character or personality traits. What else can you tell me about this type of person that is attracted to hierophants? What and straightforward? Yes, they are. All that fire energy for sure. Controlled, passionate, fiery. What type of person is attracted to paddle? Okay, I see witty, confident, outgoing. Yeah, this is all like fire sign energy, to be honest with you. I think that that more fiery type of energy is very attracted to you. Um, so you could very well be like that as well, you know. And yeah, just somebody who's very confident, has a lot of courage, is more extroverted. Like the more extroverted types of people are attracted to you. They're social, they're good communicators, they're outgoing. Maybe they do like to party a little hard sometimes with this tower, just they get a little too crazy, you know. Like they definitely value having fun and adventure and freedom in their life. They don't like to be boring. These people are very like they like to be excited. They like to keep their mind stimulated. They like to be keep staying active and physical, keep moving. You know, fire, it's like just going, taking actions. Person's very action oriented. They pursue you, they come up to you, they ask you out, they tell you what they like, they tell you they like your ass if they like your ass. Like this person's very blunt and straightforward and they will definitely tell you if you're sexy to them, they will voice it, you know. They don't hold back and they're not shy. This is why they come off a little bit like douchey sometimes maybe, or like just if it's a guy and then if it's a girl like just a little too much. um you know, is because they're just they don't hold back, and they just kind of like say it how it is, and sometimes it could come off as too much or like inappropriate or like, okay, we're at work, like you can't talk like that, or you're my boss, you can't say that to me. So it's funny how controlled came out. I feel like this person struggles with controlling that. That's like totally what I'm getting. This person struggles with keeping a control on their mouth and keeping it shut sometimes because it's right under blunt and straightforward. Like they have a big mouth and they can't not say things sometimes and it gets them in trouble sometimes, because they're just so fiery and they're so witty, you know. They like to talk, they're good with their words, they say funny things, they think they make you laugh. So that's like the type of person. I hope like I'm painting a pretty good picture of like the type that this person is. Um, yeah. Whoa. Okay, so now let's get into why, why this type of person is attracted to you. What is it about you besides like everything we just talked about? Why do you trust this type of person? Why is this person attracted to you? Why is this person attracted to pile three? We have the Ace of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. And then we have the Moon that wanted to be here as well. I wonder if you're more controlled and if that's why that showed up. Because then we have also the Four of Pentacles. We'll clarify that one. But okay, so why is this person or this type of person attracted to you? I think it's because they do sense that you have so much love to give. Um it's like you have this abundance of love and compassion and empathy and caring and nurturance to offer. And this person is just like they view you as very warm, like a very warm person. And there's like a new opportunity. Like you to these types of people that you attract, this general archetype, you seem like a new beginning in love, like a new potential in love. Yes, they're highly sexually attracted to you, but it's not just that. It's not they just want to bang and that's it. It's like they see you as like that person. I feel like I can grow love for them. I feel like I can have feelings for them. Like these people have feelings for you. They like you. They have a crush on you. They have love for you and they see potential. Like the Ace of Cups, their aces are all about potential, right? And it's an opportunity, but it's not an opportunity in like the Ace of Wands, like sex. It's an opportunity in love. It's an opportunity to build something more based on feelings and emotions. So if that was something that you were confused about sometimes because these guys seem like all they want to do is bang you, and or girls, I guess too, all they want is, some of that ass because you're just so sexy and you're like, okay, this is all you want from me. You're using me. You're taking advantage of me. Well, maybe some are. So obviously use your discernment. But I think a lot of them aren't. I think a lot of them, yeah, they just can't help themselves in at how like sexy they find you and how aroused they are by you. But I think deep down it's driven by feelings and love and like this desire to wanting to maybe fall in love with you and like dreaming about that, and just like, ooh, like that would be so nice. Yeah, dreaming about that. Maybe it is their deeper desire to do that. It's their deeper desire to actually be in a relationship with you with the fifth house. You know, this is about love, passion, pleasure, children, romance, So maybe like that's kind of what these types of people imagine with you is like not like, yeah, they want like a family, but this person does not seem traditional at all. This person seems very like, I need to have fun in life and I don't do the regular marriage, kids, all of that. So I think when they see you, they can see that, okay, yeah, here it is. They don't see you as like, okay, I just want to have sex with that person and that's all they're good for. They see you as their ideal partner. Ideal partner. Absolutely. They see you as their counterpart, as like somebody that they want to be with in a relationship because they know that you wouldn't be boring and you wouldn't live that traditional life that they would never want to live. Like I feel like this person wants drama, creativity, expression, like just it's just not boring by any means. And well, that's why when they see you, it's the Eight of Cups. It's that like, oh my god, this is my person. This person I would never be bored with. Like they could be my girlfriend, my boyfriend, my husband, my wife. Sure, we can have a family together, but it's we're gonna travel, we're gonna have fun, we're gonna constantly have good sex. Like the chemistry is always gonna be there. That's the type of person I want to be with. I don't want to be with a person who's gonna just not want to have sex with me anymore, after a year passes by because the relationship becomes too routine and habitual and we just plan our sex dates, every Wednesday night at 5 p.m. Like, they don't want that. They want passion. And with you, they see so much passion. They're like, oh, okay, that's good. But they don't only see you as just that. They see you as like somebody they can actually build something with, something more serious with. Um, so there is this Four of Pentacles energy. This is about codependency. Maybe these types of people become really clingy with you or codependent, or you guys become really needy with each other and like not wanting to let go of each other. So maybe there is some level of obsession, or just it's really hard to like detach from this strong intensity that you feel because it is so strong and intense. So that could be like a struggle here. And it could be rooted in like deeper, like your shadow side, that you have to work through. So let's just see what the Four of Pentacles is. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? They're the Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. So why is this person attracted to you? I don't know if this has so much to do with like why are they attracted. Maybe why do you attract them? Maybe you do seem a little bit more stable than them. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. Like they see that with you they can build. Like they see you as stable enough. Like they see you as somebody who they can have a lot of fun with and a lot of passion with. But they also see you as somebody who's going to put down roots and settle down and, yeah, roots, fourth house roots. So I think, yeah, this person definitely sees you as like family material and like spouse material, and that they can do that with, slowly like grow into something more. And I think that why, I don't know, this person like just really it's there's something about being confused and not, there's something unclear, mysterious. There's something mysterious about you that is unclear to them, that causes them a little bit of conflict. I don't know. This person could be the jealous type of person. Yeah, this type of person that is attracted to you could be more maybe possessive over you. Like that's just the people you attract, is people who generally tend to be possessive over you, try to claim you maybe, and are jealous of other people who you flirt with or you talk to. That could be like something that you really are like, these are the type of people that you attract, is that's like generally what tends to happen. Because you're so wanted, like I said, there's this dependency, there's this clinginess to you. Like I want that person. I'm so drawn to that person. They're mine. They're only mine. But it's like you're this free spirit and you're like, no, I don't belong to you. You can't claim me. Like I'm just free. And the attraction is so strong to you that they want to claim you and they want to make you theirs, even though you're not even like in that phase of dating yet. And so this causes a lot of conflict for these types of people, because they do want to just like have something and grow it with you, but maybe you don't want to necessarily settle down right away with all of these people, obviously, you know? So it's like, yeah, you're just still desirable. Like, I just see like a lot of people obsessing over you, and you maybe have a tendency of that where people become obsessed with you and they don't want to let you go, and you let's say you do like start talking to them and you're like, no, I'm not feeling it, and then they're like, no, well, come on, let's make this work, let's, like, they pursue and they're consistent about it and very persistent with it and they don't let it go, and then they become jealous when you're like moved on with somebody else. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm getting. Like they're just, you're very desirable and attractive, and you have this energy where like, yeah, a lot of people want you. A lot of people want you and they see this potential with you. But then they become really attached to you. They become really clingy, and they possessive over you, and they don't want to let you go. And that causes a lot of conflict. And it is like part of their deeper fears, that gets triggered. And then they fantasize a lot about you. The types of person you attract, they tend to really have a lot of fantasies about you, what they would do to you, sexual fantasies, heavy on that. And you may not want to be with all of these people. So, you have to have really good boundaries and to be really strong to be like, no, like back off, and I'm my own person. because you're just like this free spirit too, and you just want to be free and you just want to not be claimed. And you want to just continue to expand and grow. Maybe you don't even, if you're single, maybe you don't even want to be in a relationship. And maybe that's another thing that people really want is like they want to claim you and settle down with you and be in these types of people want to be in a relationship with you and you don't. And that makes them cling to you even more because they can't have you. So they want you more. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting. So I wonder if that resonated with you. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And I hope that you enjoyed this reading. It gave you some clarity and insight into who is attracted to you, what type of person this is, and I hope that you found this fun. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you did, and I wish you the best. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.